When the hurdle comes in front of you, all right, and you hit it, all right, and then you have to make and effect a change to get over that hurdle. Are you prepared to take the risk to climb it, whether it's going to the bank to borrow some more money, launch a new product, hire 3 more people, move to another office, whatever it is, have to move out of your parents' home because finally they're limiting you for the phone call, whatever. Are you afraid to do that, or are you willing to take the jump over the hurdle and put the investment in yourself energetically to allow the good shit to come? And that I see that so often. It's the hurdle that stops people. Now, you can talk about all the other past life stuff that you have to look at as an individual, that, well, you know, I've got money issues, I've got, you know, issues of this, that, and the other, I should be doing my... I think they're all little layers of excuses, which sure you should actually look at. But what do you do when you hit that hurdle? Are you afraid to jump over that hurdle and move forward? And really, you could spin this out to everybody, really, all right? You don't have to necessarily just be an entrepreneur. What do you do when you hit that hurdle? How do you respond and react, all right? And so many people I see just get deflected back and they lose their energy, they lose their momentum, and it just hits them and they go, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because you know, in life, a life of how we know it on humans on this planet, there's just freaking hurdles, non-stop hurdles. And you just got to train yourself to go over each and every hurdle. And sometimes you're going to fall down flat on your face after the hurdle, and then you've got to pick yourself up because you know there's another one coming. But to turn back, which I think is what 90% of most people do, and then they go, I've got to look deep at myself and da, 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 da. And I think that's the defining point. So the question here is, how do you get over the hurdle? That's the key point. And how are you, who's watching this, when you get to that hurdle, how are you going to face that challenge of getting over the hurdle? In my own personal opinion, I don't really find hurdles getting away, because I've trained myself to realize that hurdles exist, number one. So I'm fully aware that these things are going to happen. So I'm open to them, number one. Number two, I have full belief in myself that it will always be all right on the night. And I have that in a record player going around in my head.
Do you sing it?
It will be all right on the night, really. Like, and I have to say, it is relentless, because as an entrepreneur, you have even more. Like, you've got to find money, they've got a staffing problem, your product is shipping delay, customs problem, customer returning something, expired product, lid turned off here, something inside of the product, but was shipped incorrectly, broken. Yeah, I mean, it's non-stop, right? It becomes an art. So you've got to train yourself to know that shit is going to happen, and it's how you deal with it, all right? And awareness of that is key, so own it, right? And then number two, play yourself. It's going to be all right. It's going to get fixed. It will get fixed. And are those people, I think, who turn back don't have that positive energy or attitude of it's going to get fixed. They hit the wall and go back. And they don't even think it can be all right. They go, oh, shitty knickers, here I go again. And they go back into their little hell. Well, that barrier was there, blah, 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 all right? And I think they're two things that you can do that can literally get you over those barriers. They really can. And it's just having the belief that it will be all right. And then the how-to from that's really up to you to figure out.
Well, I think, too, it's about not waiting until you feel like it, and not waiting until you're no longer afraid, and not waiting until it feels right. It's just keep going over the hurdles.
Yeah.
Don't wait for your feelings to affirm anything.
Yeah.
Or...
Also, I do hear so many people put it on the fact, well, you know, I've got so many deep issues to resolve that I can't go over that hurdle, right? The I can't word, oh my God, I fucking rip the shit out of my kids for that word. Dad, I can't stretch today. I go, no such word as I can't. You can stretch today, and you will stretch. You can stretch extra 2 hours. Oh, I don't have time. You can, right? But the I can't, the I, C-A-N-T-I, C-A-N-T, 5 letters are the biggest deterrent to any hurdle you'll ever have. As soon as you put I can't do that, you're telling your whole psyche that that thing can never happen. Can't means never. And I hear that all the time. It's the biggest thing I ram down my children's throats. Can't. I said, can't does not exist. And try does not exist. Oh, you got to try harder. Fuck that shit. Try harder means nothing. Okay, I'm going to work hard at that. So what are you going to work harder? We're going to go and train three more times. I'm going to do 3 more stretches. I'm going to keep the ball up in the air. I'm going to go and watch 4 more videos on self-help. I'm going to go and pick up a friend to 2 mentors to see if they have any ideas. I'm going to dialogue with one of my friends by email and say, look, I've got my problem going on. How am I going to go this hurdle? That is all working hard to see if you can get over the problem, over the line. Those people that turn back are the ones that go, oh, I can't do that. Can't means shh, the energy's gone, dissipate. Hurdle wins. Hurdle 1, human 0. All right? The hurdles aren't there. I truly believe, actually, the hurdles are not there to stop you. They are your teachers. They are your markers in your life saying, well, okay, you've come a long way now, Tide. Now you've got to get over this one to go to the next one. Because if I don't prepare you for this hurdle, when you hit this hurdle, you're not going to be able to have any hope of getting over this hurdle. And that's how it works, because it's a little building the blocks of how you get bigger and better and more and more and more. And that can be in abundance, in money, in relationship, in whatever you do. Because as an entrepreneur, like 25 years now, the hurdles I had to go over in my first few years, if I had not have done those, there is no way I would be in any position of running a multi-million-dollar company now. Absolutely 0. That's why the first one I hit, oh, how am I going to handle this with the credit card not going through all the time? Or how am I going to hit this? Oh my God, the product has been stopped at the border and is coming back. What are we going to now do? And all these things have happened, and they will happen. It's not a question of it won't happen to me. It will happen. And the can't word is your blocker, the can't word. And most people say that, right? So I've just come up with some solutions there. How do you get over? Here's one. Find a mentor. Anyone that you know. Ring them up, call them, write them. Write's good. Dialoguing's good. Journaling's good. Because you go, okay, I'm now stuck. I can't believe it. And then people will give you ideas and hope and positivity. But the can't word has to be removed from your vocabulary, really. And replace it with, how am I going to look to get over this hurdle? What do I need to do to try and get over this hurdle? I feel completely anxious. I feel completely overwhelmed. But there's an inkling in me that says, this has come up for a reason. I'm going to tackle this. And then you hold on to that. And realizing that the record in you's going, it's going to be all right on the night. We're going to figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. You know, I'm a soldier.